people. We are the youth. We are the good people. So I say, we are Nigerians, children of the most beautiful country, where all the good things of life abound. Where all the good things of life abound. Yeah. We are Nigerians, children of the most beautiful country, where all the good things of life abound. Where all the good things of life abound. Yeah. Lovely souls working hard for the good of all, and them I love one another and protecting all. So we should build a nation for all to enjoy, 'cause we are one people. We are one nation. We are one country. So let us come together and achieve it. We are Nigerians, children of the most beautiful country, where all the good things of life abound. Where all the good things of life abound. Yeah. We are Nigerians, children of the most beautiful country.
Zef! What is it?
Oh, Rosita. Have you been here for long?
Yeah. You were so lost that I could have even taken anything I want to take here, and you wouldn't even notice that somebody was here.
Is it that bad? Is that lost?
What's the problem? What's your problem? What are you thinking about?
What else, Rosita? What else? If not the condition of things in this country.
Hey.
Things are really getting worse by the day. Worse, my dear.
Zef! How many times did I call you? I just pray so hard that this your incessant thinking about the condition of this country, Nigeria, will not land you in a psychiatric home one of these days.
It just has to. It just has to. I need to get angry enough so that I can become mad to take the plunge for this country. All the youths of this country should really be worried. It is our future and the future of our children that is under threat. If we do not ask the right questions or take the right steps, then Nigeria is in trouble.
Okay, I agree with you, Zef. But you see, must you run mad before you take over the plunge? Must you?
Rosita, everybody believes that Nigeria is not worth dying for. People are only interested in what they can get from the country and not what to give the country. For you to really be different, you have to take the plunge to lead the charge for change in this country. And for you to achieve that, you must be seen as a mad person by the majority.
You may be right, Zef. But be careful. Be very, very careful so that you don't take to violence.
Violence is for lazy fools, Rosita. I am determined to take legitimate steps to retrieve Nigeria from its troubles.
Come close. That reminds me.
What's that?
Do you remember Chief Odibo? The retired civil servant, the one that lives at the estate near my house.
That man we call the patriot.
Exactly.
What about him?
You know, he used to tell us stories about the country. That Nigeria used to be a very peaceful place, corrupt-free, you know, a prosperous country, and so many things, you know. Says a lot of things about the country. But I wasn't that interested, you know. I didn't pay attention.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Rosita. You are not interested in something that concerns you? in knowing the history of your country? Then how do you begin to rectify the problem if you're not concerned about knowing your history? I'm ashamed of you.
All right, I'm sorry about that. I think he will be glad to give us audience. You know what? I'll arrange for a meeting with him. I owe you, I'll do that.
Please do.
I'm sure you'll be so glad to see, Nigerian youths who are out for a change in the country, you understand? People like you.
I'll be very happy, please. That's very thoughtful of you. And some of my friends too who have like minds like myself would really be interested to listen to the sage.
Don't worry.
Please, Rosita.
You know what? Let me just run along and submit my assignment.
Okay, I'll be waiting for your call. Please, I'll be waiting for your call. Please, Rosita. Please, it's very important. Let me finish up with this, my lecturer's assignment.
Calm down.
Yeah, I don't understand. The
I'll
problem
call you,
is
please.
way me down. Let me just see what I can do to finish up first.
This land is green and must grow. Greatness is our goal. Troubles may abound in bundles, but these giants must prevail. A lion cannot be trampled upon by the dog. Nigeria is a lion, and corruption is a dog. The tiger is too big for a ram to toy with. Our green land is a tiger, and terrorism is a ram. And devour it we shall, and any remembrance of it shall be a thing of the past. Bunkers may thrive for a while, but our oil shall never run dry. This land is green, and it is for us all. No schisms shall put us asunder, for we are the children of one beautiful and prosperous green mother, Nigeria.
You are blessed to be born Nigerians. This is God's special nation, blessed beyond imaginations. Many things may be wrong at the moment, but I know that Nigeria is created to overcome challenges. And I know we shall.
But great one, our troubles as a nation appear insurmountable. Some of us, if not all of us, are already losing hope in this nation.
Yes. So we are losing. We are lost.
Don't lose hope, my son. Every great nation anywhere in the world did encounter their own problems. Great nations are measured by how able or how well they are able to confront and surmount their problems. Great nations are not nations that do not have challenges, but there are nations that have been able to do well or are doing well in managing their challenges.
The patriot, sir. It's not the business of ordinary citizens to confront these challenges. Our leaders are the ones who should confront these problems, while the ordinary citizens sit back and enjoy the benefits of a great nation.
Sir, I think Lillian is right.
No. That is far from the truth. Nation building is for all nationals. Yes, our leaders have a paramount role towards solving our problems. But everyone is involved. Everyone is involved in nation building. Everyone must be involved in making Nigeria work. To make it easier for you to understand, I will tell you the story of how Nigeria got to this troubled state. And I will also let you into the characters that have contributed to our woes.
Are you sure, Great One? Are you really sure?
Yes, of course. I believe that this story will give you a better grasp of what the Nigerian problems are. And I believe that it will also motivate you as an individual to contribute towards making our Nigeria work.
This is not good for us. We cannot afford to allow this nation continue like this. Else, they will pose unprecedented threats in the influence we wield in the world, politics and economy.
With their population, talents and natural endowments, they have a serious capacity to become world power.
An African nation becoming world power. That will be the greatest magic in the history of creation.
But the history is about being made. If we do not start a serious work towards halting their march, we have to think facts on how to achieve that. This nation is being blessed and greatly endowed with both human and material resources.
There is no better way to stop their rise than to disunite them. Being united, the most naturally disadvantaged nation can thrive and even become the best in the community of nations. We must make them understand and dwell so much on their diversity. They must begin to recognize and emphasize on their religions and ethnic differences.
That cannot be achieved if corruption is not introduced into the system to eat off the very fabric of their nationhood and to stop the majority of them from enjoying their collective wealth. if majority of them suffer excruciating poverty, they will be very easy to be misled. And it will become very easy to buy them off with lies of religion supremacy and ethnic superiority.
Very correct. It is clear that they are united because they are happy. And they are happy because they are not hungry. The wealth is going round fairly. A distortion in the distribution of wealth will give birth to so many ills that will tear the country apart, and their growth will be stunted.
So we are going to send to them 3 dangerous monsters to distract them from the love they now share from each other and stunt their growth.
We must make them understand that we rule this world.
Yes.
Too bad. We must do something. We must do something.
Who are you? And what do you want from our land?
What do we want? As I said earlier, my name is Corruption. Yes, Corruption. I am the leader of these august guests. Yes, august visitors. And I am a king in my own land. Yes. If you allow us rooms in your land, I promise you, by the time we leave here, this land, this resourceful land will never remain the same again.
Of course.
At all.
My name is Ethnicity.
Yes, Ethnicity.
And I have come with all the powers you need to know about diversity. Our leader here, the Corruption,
yes.
he's an enticing man to be welcomed into your land. The entertainment you guys now enjoy is little to be compared to the one we're going to introduce to this land if you allow us in. Yes. My good friend here, Religion.
Oh yes. I will be your best friend.
Yes.
I will be appreciated and cherished by you and all your siblings.
Yes.
And I will lead you into the innermost secrets of creation and divinity. And you shall have no problems anymore.
At all. At all.
More importantly, I come with the power and promise of eternal life.
Eternity.
Death will no longer be a threat to any of you here. For I will lead you and introduce you to the Creator and all the mysteries surrounding His existence.
Yes.
I come in different and spectacular paths. For I am a woman. And there are so many ways to enjoy me, depending on your fantasy.
Yes, fantasy.
Remember,
Fantasy.
your fantasy.
Your demands are beyond my authority to grant. Let me call our chief of guards.
The chief guard. Let him come.
Let him come.
Let him come. So long as he's a human. And convince him. Bring him over. To take completion of promise of invisibility.
These are the strangers we have in our land now.
My brother, it is well. You can. And what tidings do you have for our land?
Tidings. Tidings so great that your king will be very, very glad you allowed him. Have it.
Yeah. Tidings so special that they shall reveal to you the great secrets and mysteries of this land.
Yes.
Tidings so good that you and all the great elites of this land will eternally remain grateful that we came. Have you ever thought about being invisible?
Invisible.
How about understanding the true nature of life after death? Or not dying at all? These and more are part of the mystery we have come to share with you.
Yes.
That is if you give us a chance.
Eternity. Eternity.
Beautiful. Very beautiful offers. But I am not the type that is easily taken in by mere promises. I am convinced with evidences.
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 He said evidences.
Now, you mention whatever you think is impossible, and I will show you this power of supernatural. Now.
Impossibility? I have a deaf and dumb in my house. I will be convinced if you can make him speak and hear. Not only will I allow you access to the king, I shall allow you unfettered access to the entire Greenland.
Now that is the most simplest demand I've ever had anyone make.
Very simple.
I will not only make him speak or hear, but I will cast out the spirit of imbecility in him.
Cast out.
And you will come to agree with us that we have brought you good tidings.
Yes, good tidings.
Remember?
You mean you can do that?
Sure.
He's asking.
Why are we here?
He's asking. What are we waiting for?
Trial.
Come on. He said we should come. Let's go. He said we should come. Good. We should come. Possibility. Good tidings. Resources. So full everything. Just give him power. Dominion.
Wait. Rema!
Aisha, my dear.
How are you?
I'm fine. Oh, please help me.
Hey, thank God I even saw you. Oh my God. This thing is too heavy.
Where are you carrying all this big banana to?
Hey, my dear. Where else? I'm going to the market.
You didn't get a big money from selling this. I pray. Oh.
Hey, my dear. Did you see the 3 strangers that came into our land today? My dear, I saw them. Those men, they are so strange. In fact, they are so attractive. I'm telling you, even the lady that came with them, she's very beautiful and attractive also. I pray that let their coming to this land, let it bring progress to our land.
I mean, I don't know, dear, but I pray that whatever they have come to do will be in great interest of our community. But I pray that they will never ever tamper with the peace and brotherhood that we are enjoying in this great land.
Amen. I pray so that let their coming progress our land.
Amen.
Aisha, have you heard?
Heard what?
That the king had decreed that our children will no longer pay for school fees.
Why?
I'm telling you, everything now free, even the food. School uniform free.
Kariane, it's a lie.
I can't believe it. I myself, I did not believe when I heard it.
Why?
I'm telling you.
Wait, it's very nice, Fa.
Very nice, my dear.
Our community is a very great community, I
swear.
Our leaders are trying, they are not selfish. Their interest is our own interest.
Yes.
Kai, may Allah continue to bless this land.
Amen.
May Allah continue to guide our leaders.
Amen. My dear, I'm going to the market before it gets back. Help me, please.
Don't worry, God will bless us all.
God will already blessing us. Hey, and I'll come to your house later.
Okay. I don't know how to put this thing.
You don't try, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll come to your house later.
All right now.
Okay.
Urema.
Hey, thank you.
Wonderland.
You're welcome.
The land of can resources.
This is my son.
Oh.
Welcome. For wife, I guess.
Come, young man.
Gently. He can be violent.
Stay away, man. Stay away. Allow the supernatural to take charge.
Yes.
And you will be surprised at the result. I command you in the name of all the scattered gods of the seas, the land, the ocean, to obey my voice Now you receive your healing. Receive!
The power is moving.
Receive your healing in your speech. Receive your healing in your ears. Receive your healing.
Receive it.
I command you.
The power.
Receive it.
Power.
Receive. Receive. It is done.
The power.
It is done. I command you to. Yes, he is healed.
It's done.
He is done.
It's done.
He is healed.
He is
Yes.
No, I've not seen
This is just the beginning.
Mama. And they will receive more. The power. Power.
Can you hear me?
Yes. You can hear.
It's flowing.
It's healed.
It's flowing.
They will see more of us.
More of us.
People talk.
Thank you so very much. Hallelujah.
Thank you.
Please come inside.
Young man, how are you feeling now?
I'm okay.
Are you okay?
It's okay.
Mama, don't worry. I will take a look.
He says he can hear. The power. Power of change. The power. We have not seen. We have not seen anything. We hand over. We hand over. We done this time around. The power. Please come inside. Come inside.
The power.
Mama, my son. Oh my God.
Trials are the lineaments of great nations. Giants are grown by strife. Gains and trophies are sure after troubles. Africa's giant shall rise again. Nigeria, green giant shackled in chains, nurtured to lead, but burdened by inept leaders. Conceived to prosper, but purloined by convicts, felons fattening themselves out of our commonwealth, while we faint in penury. Nigeria withers while their mansions glow. Arise, our motherland is in chains. None but you can free her with votes and notes. Tribalism, corruption, hate, tyranny, these are the chains. Patriotism, integrity, love, and good attitude, these are our challenges. It is our Nigeria, not theirs. Let us fight to salvage her.
What a wonderful opportunity that has come my way. I must not miss this opportunity. I must not miss it. Those men and the lady amongst them are surely a blessing to our king, to me, and to the entire Greenland.
My lord. My lord. Your lunch has been served for over an hour now. I have searched for you everywhere in the house. At least I expected you to be in the bush.
Considering the miracle that took place in the household 2 days ago, my Lord, tell me, what worries you so much?
Nothing worries a man much more than when he realizes that his dreams, I mean his best dreams, are near realization. We have been marked for promotion. God is here with us, and he came with 2 great vehicles that will take us, that will put us on a good pedestal for personal growth and development.
I am very much happy. I am happy that our beloved son, Mpama, was healed of his incapacitation. That is enough miracle to make anyone bow to those strangers. But I have my doubts. Oh yes, I have my doubts about these people. My Lord, remember, not all that glitters is gold.
Will you shut up your mouth? Shut up! Must you doubt everything? For your information, those people are no longer strangers in this land.
My Lord!
Shut up! They are now a part of us. By tomorrow morning, I shall take them straight to the king and convince him to make them integral part of his administration.
I'm not doubting your sense of judgment, my Lord. But whatever you do, you must think it through as a wise man that you are. The healing of our son, Pama, may be a bait. Do not think only for us, but also think about the peace and unity of this green land and the continued health of our great mother. Remember, that's the important consideration, my Lord.
Get out and leave me alone. You are nothing but a woman, and your thinking is nothing more than that of a child. Get out.
My Lord, I was just only trying to offer you my candid advices, that's all.
Enough! I shall no longer tolerate any further discussion on this topic. Get out and let me think like the man that I am.
My Lord, think wisely. Think wisely.
Get out.
That is the chief priest, the mouthpiece of the gods, the representative of the Cree people. You are welcome.
My king!
Yes.
Can you perceive the odor?
What odor, chief priest? No, I can't perceive any odor.
This palace, the green palace of our people, harbors some reprehensible odors.
Chief Priest, you are talking in parables. I have been here since. I can't perceive any other.
May all harbingers of evil be stopped on their tracks before they enter our borders.
The seer of the Greenland, the voice of the gods. Is everything alright?
No! How can everything be alright when we are having serious challenges? External forces are here already. My king, we must make hay while the sun shines.
Of course we must make hay while the sun shines. We must stand up to that occasion. But let me ask you, who could that be? Or who could it be? Or what could that be that has summoned up the courage to dare the Greenland? Don't they have fear in them? This land is big enough and bigger than whoever is planning evil against it. We shall try. So who is that?
Our land is penetrated.
Our land is penetrated.
Obodama mo, Obodama nemo, Obodamu mumu, Obodumu nemo.
No! I will rather die than watch anyone destroy or even as much as coming close to tamper with the peace and love that has been in existence amongst my people. I will stand on your way. I will stop you. That is a promise. Try me.
Oh, dear beloved mother, the greatest among the black mothers on earth, the most beautiful among the black-skinned beauties, endowed beyond normal, loving, hospitable, and greatly blessed. Your children are under serious threats by some external forces. The peace, joy, unity, progress, and the pride of the good citizens of this great Greenland is under serious threat. With many children speaking different languages, but worshipping the same God in different ways. Our diversity is the great advantage, but they want to turn it into the greatest undoing.
My child, do not be overwhelmed with anxiety. Challenges bring out the best in a nation. Those who are here to cause problems are not my children. They will never succeed. Therefore, let your problem not be about them, but about those your siblings, whom they may use to cause this land harm.
people of Greenland, the king sends his good wishes and greeting. It is his order that anyone who is harboring a stranger in this land, not known by the king and the authorities in the land, should immediately send such stranger away for the good of our land. He sent me to warn all of us that the safety and healthiness of our green mother are at stake. So, we must cooperate and save our land from this imminent danger. He who hears, let him tell his brother so. Dearest people of Greenland, the king sends his greeting and good wishes. It is his order that anyone who is harboring a stranger, not known by the king and the authorities in the land, should immediately send some stranger away for the good of our motherland. He sent me to warn all of us. Dearest people of Greenland, the king sends his greeting and good wishes. It is his order that anyone who is harboring a stranger, not known to the king and the elders in the land, should immediately send such strangers away for the good of our motherland. He sends me to warn all of us that the safety and healthiness of our green mother is at stake, as she cries that some strangers have penetrated into this land with the intention to abuse her and destroy our motherland. So we must cooperate and save our motherland. He who hears should tell his brother so. Dearest people of Greenland, the king sends his greeting and good wishes. Dearest people of Greenland, the king sends his greeting and good wishes. It is his order that anyone who is harboring a stranger, not known to the king and the elders in the land, should immediately send such stranger away for the good of our motherland. He sends me to warn all of us that the safety and healthiness of our green mother is at stake, as she cries that some strangers have penetrated into this land with the intention to abuse her and destroy our land. So we must cooperate and save our land from this imminent disaster. So who here should tell his brother so?
Hey.
Dearest people of Greenland,
Who be this idiot?
the king sends
We
his
won't
greeting
cause
and
trouble
good
for
wishes.
our land.
It is his
Ha! I beg you.
Anyone who
Make them carry their problem come up for our land. Hey! Aisha and Urema must hear this.
Every other person has complied with my directive that all the strangers in this land be removed. So why are you still delaying? Why are you still wasting time in sending out all these your strange friends in this land? Why?
My king,
Yes.
I did not mean to disrespect or challenge your orders, which are binding to everyone in this land. But as a responsible and patriotic son of our land, I am always committed to anything that will enhance the progress of our motherland. Those people are no longer strangers. They are now a part of us. And they have some special endowments that can help us confront whatever problems we may have in this land in the future. I think they were sent by the gods in anticipation for the problems that we are having recently.
You don't have any right to decide who stays or goes. I do that. I am the king of this land. Are you more important or Do you have more wisdom than our chief priest? Or are these strange friends of yours more loving to this land than our grandmother, who has stated unequivocally that it is the connivance of these strange people with some of our own people that is bringing about this destruction that we fear?
My king, those people are not mere human visitors. They have special powers from above that make them indispensable assets for the growth and development of our land. They cured my son, who was born deaf, dumb and imbecilic. Today, Mpama, my son, moves around like every other boy his age. You won't even know that anything happened to him. I think they were sent by our gods to heal our land.
Don't go there. Don't even go there. I am not aware of any problem facing our people before these your strange fellows came in. The healing we require now is for them to leave our land. Let them leave!
My king, would you like to have it on record that you sent away our people that were sent to help our land?
Listen. Before the coming of these your friends, we have our God we serve. He blessed our grandmother with lots of powers. We have our chief priest who communes with the God through our grandmother. And we didn't have any cause to regret it. We didn't have any cause to be afraid. Why is it that it is now these your strange friends came in that this atmosphere of destruction begins to rove around our Greenland? Why is it?
My king, it is a mere coincidence. They have also warned that we are serving a dark god, that they have come with the powers and the message of the true God. My king, have you sat down and wonder why the chief priest and all the marabouts we have in this land cannot provide a single solution to all the strange elements that affect our people? These people in one single day healed my son of his speech and hearing problems. They have even promised to do more in the days ahead.
Of the gods, let me sound this one straight into your head. As the chief of gods, you are supposed to epitomize discipline and loyalty. No, here you are, arguing with me, challenging my authorities, challenging my orders, challenging the orders of our chief priest, the orders of our grandmother. Now listen well. Before dusk tomorrow, I do not, repeat, I do not want to see any of those your visitors in this land. Do I make myself clear? Do I make myself clear?
Yes, my king.
Good.
Chief of God, stop being moody. Stop being moody. I've already told you that we're already enjoying the abode you gave us. Yes. We hold a lot of promises to you and all those who will be fortunate enough to join you in this great new day. I must tell you that your people are living in darkness. And the way your government operates is so backward and holds no future promises. So we have come to liberate you. Yes. And we will not live here unless you ask us to. Yes. Nobody. Not even that door-brained king. Yeah. You can ask us out of this land. Just cooperate with us. Cooperate with us. By the time we get done with all we are doing, we find that the whole place will be changing. Changing for good. Yes. Changing for good.
I sincerely will want you to stay. But you see, it has never been heard of that anyone challenged the authorities of the king and still lived. I will be stripped of my position as the number one chief security officer in this land. I'll be thrown into jail, and before you know it, I'll be hanged to death.
You should by now have stopped harboring doubts about what we can do. Just give us the go-ahead to stay. You will not only be made the king, but he will have to suffer the fate you dread. I can assure you that.
You mean you can make me king of the Greenland?
Just a cake. Very possible. Very, very possible.
Not just that.
You'll be made to feel the aura of being a true king. Yes. Right. Oh, that's weakling. That's weakling who is sitting there on the throne. Do you know how much wealth that can be found in this land? You're the biggest land of all the blacks in the whole wide world.
That's right.
Also have all the natural resources to enrich yourself. And all those are members of your family. Even to your loyalists. Yes. So that when you come out among world leaders. That's right. Nobody will treat you like a piece of rat. Yes. You need to develop and empower your own people. I mean the people that speak the same language with you, that are from the same geographical location with you. Forget about this long-range deception that you're one. You are all from different stock. I mean you're all from different stock, and your fates are different. The earlier you begin to get this, the better for you and the entire people.
But in this land, we have never had any attempt at removing the king. I doubt if it will work.
It will surely work. It will work. We will make you the king, and yes. Look at what you are going to do. You know, the splendor. Max result for him. That is all. Power. With the bestowed
The eye of the gods.
My king.
You are the beginning and the end of everything. The people of Greenland depend on you. This situation, is it hopeless? Can the people hope that tomorrow will be better?
pụta numara he mana wa agbahaji imana wata algo shinela ihe pere gete ya n'ike. My king, the whole thing is complex. If we don't take care of it now,
there's a dark cloud over this land. The worst enemies to the development of any society has found its way into this land. Corruption, ethnicity, religion, they are the worst vices any society can contend with. They rip us off our commonwealth and bring division amongst the siblings and create class distinction that are harmful to the development and progress of our people.
Queen Mother, please, is there nothing we can do to avert this situation?
The green spirit is a tough and long-suffering spirit. Those who will survive this crisis must continue to pray and work towards retrieving this land from these enemies. They shall multiply, and their reign may be longer than we can imagine.